Hi sewing friends, welcome to my sewing room. Today we're going to be making a 16 patch block, adding some corners. We'll call it a 16 patch squared. I'm making a few blocks here. Starting to make a quilt. It's a very easy block to make. For one square, you'll need 2 strips of fabric. I cut these the width of the fabric 2.5 inches wide. You'll also need for the corners an 8-inch square, 2 8-inch squares for the 4 corners. So let's sit down at the sewing machine. I'm almost done sewing the 2 strips together. After I sew the length of the fabric, I'm going to fold it in half and cut right here. Open it up, and I'll need to turn this one around so that the fabrics will alternate in color. Then I'm going to sew all the way down that one. You'll want to take this to the ironing board and press. What you want to do is press the dark fabric in so that when we cut it, the fabrics will be going the right direction. They'll fit together real nice. So there's the beginning of our block. I have some already sewn together, and I'm going to quickly cut them into little 2.5 inch segments for you. After I trim the end so that it's nice and straight, I'm going to come back and cut 2.5 inches. And I think I said that you should have enough with those 2 strips of fabric to make 8 of these segments, which will make 2 16 patches. So let's come over to this, back to the sewing machine. I've got 4 of these, and I want to make sure they're alternating. That one didn't. There you go. And because I've pressed towards the dark fabric, it's all ready to go together. It nestles together real nice. If you want, you can pin these together at the seam. And also, if you are not getting a 1/4 inch seam all the way down, these are not going to match very well with each other. So try real hard to get your 1/4 inch seam. And if it's off a little, sometimes pinning will help. Pinning might help you get the seams together. And one more. There's one 16 patch. After you press it, we're going to need to put our corners on. So I have my 8-inch square. I'm going to take a ruler, and I'm going to cut down right down the middle, diagonally, corner to corner. Then I'm going to, I think I'll get the block that I pressed, switch that out for this one that I already pressed. I'm going to start with one triangle, and the way I center it is I make sure the point is at the middle seam there. And I don't want to play around with this edge too much because this is called the bias edge, and it stretches out really easy. So just lay it on there real gentle. and sew down your 1/4 inch. Let's do it again on this side, just getting that point right there to this middle seam. Lay that down gently and sew. Same thing here. I'm going to lay it face down, and I'm going to get the corner to that seam. I'm going to start over here. And you see you're going to have these hanging off the edge, so you just trim them off. Almost done. I'm going to press this now. I'm going to bring it to my cutting board. I want to do one more thing. I'm going to have a sewing day with some friends, and not all of them are regular sewers. They sew once in a while, and I think some of our seams might be a little off. That's why I'm adding these corner pieces, just in case these 16 patches are not all exactly alike. This is going to help me right here, because I'm going to take my big ruler and I'm going to trim it to 13 inches, make it exactly square. I did 2 sides, and then I can do 2 more sides. These big rulers are really handy for this kind of thing. Now I'll have a square that's exactly 13 inches, and I can put all of my scrappy blocks together. Thanks for joining me today.